What is going on, everyone? It is Hayden here, and today is Recap Wednesday. Today on Recap Wednesday, I want to talk to you guys about how to buy a house in your 20s. I have my list of top 5 most important things in order to pick up a house if you're in your 20s. Now, I'm at the age of 21 and I just purchased my very first home. Now, this is more of an income property for me. I will be living in it, but I'm also going to have 2 different sources of income within that house, being my apartment that's kind of on the upstairs quarter of my house, and then my attic that's currently absolutely nothing that I'm going to be turning into a studio apartment. And I have learned a ton trying to buy this house. There's so many things that I didn't know about that I want to try and share with you guys. So this won't be per se how to buy a house, but it's going to be the steps leading up to buying a house, the things that you need to get in order to actually be able to even think about buying a house. So number 1 is going to be to have good credit. Now, if you're watching this, I'm hoping that you're young. And if you're young, get yourself a damn credit card. I know that a lot of people say don't do it, don't get a credit card at all. In my mind, if you are trying to get any form of loan, having good credit has helped me out a ton. I've had excellent credit, mostly because I did buy a $20,000 truck at a young age, which obviously helped me out quite a bit. But I've also had a credit card since the day I turned 18, and I buy everything on my credit card, absolutely everything, simply because I want to keep up the good credit. It makes things a hell of a lot easier at the bank when they can go on there, they see that I have good credit, and then the fact that I'm an entrepreneur and stuff kind of gets diminished a little bit more. There's a ton of different ways that you can get good credit, like I said, whether it's just having a credit card. If you have a car loan, you're probably working on your credit right now. But don't be stupid with the credit card. Do not ruin your credit, guys, because it's something that's going to take you a long time to build up. You can ruin it real quick, but it's going to take you a long time to gain the bank's trust back. So make sure that if you have a credit card, you're making those payments, and do not buy shit on your credit card that you can't afford. Number 2 on my list is to have multiple sources of income. You need money in order to buy a house, so having multiple sources of income are going to help out quite a bit. So if you happen to have a full-time job and then you can maybe have a little side hustle going on, that's going to help you, 1, with saving up your money, and 2, when the bank sees how much you're making, they're going to be more interested in allowing you to actually loan the money, because they're going to be like, oh, he made this much last year, he's actually making a good amount. And this isn't really on my list, but I just thought of it as I was talking about this. Make sure your taxes are in line too, though. If you're looking to buy a house and you're kind of doing like a little side hustle that maybe isn't on the books type of thing, it's all cash, it's good that you can at least save up that money, but it could be bad if your taxes don't reflect the amount of money you're actually making, because then the bank will be less likely to loan you that money. The great thing about the internet is that there's a ton of different side hustles you can do right now, whether it's social media marketing, selling on Amazon, e-commerce store, investing in Bitcoin is a huge one, which we're going to get to a little bit later, but that could be a side hustle, or even affiliate marketing, which I have a full list of all these courses. If you guys are interested in doing any of these things, I'm going to leave all the links in the description down below. You can check out every course that I affiliate for or that I personally offer down in the description down below, which will hopefully get you guys started on that side hustle so you guys can start making a better income. Number 3 is invest your money and don't buy dumb. Way too many people make all this money, a ton of money, and then they spend it on stupid shit. Maybe they upgrade their car a bit or buy some nicer clothes, whatever it may be. You're not going to get that money back. That's gone. You have zero chance of getting that full amount back. But if you start to invest your money, you at least have a chance, and you're going to increase those chances of saving up the money that you actually need in order to buy the house. And this also goes along with the whole tax thing too. You can save in taxes by investing your money as well. If you're investing in like a tax-free savings account, if you're investing in index funds, or maybe you're investing in Bitcoin, you know, those are all great ways to start investing your money and actually saving it. I learned all of my investing when it came to Tony Robbins' Unshakable. If you would like this book, it's going to be in the link down below. I honestly just started being a lot safer with my investments and the money that I have, and it has made a ton of a difference. I mean, I already am saving thousands of dollars each month just because I listened to what he said in this book. So if you guys would like to check it out, I'll leave that in the link down below. I also mentioned cryptocurrencies in there, guys. Crypto is huge right now. You can make a ton of money by investing your money in cryptocurrency. If right now you're thinking about going and buying yourself a new car or buying a new pair of jeans even, think to yourself, be like, okay, the jeans are going to cost me $70. What if I just invest that money in crypto? I'll just give it a shot. I'll leave my jeans that I have now. I'm going to invest $70 in cryptocurrencies. Next thing you know, you have $100 a week or two later because you chose to actually invest your money in crypto. Even if it's something as small as that, I mean, it's going to make a huge difference. So I would really recommend investing in cryptocurrencies. I talked about that a bit on my channel. Depending on when you're watching this video, I might have a link down below to a course that's all about teaching cryptocurrencies. If you'd like to go check it out, again, the link will be in the description down below so you guys can learn exactly how to invest your money in crypto. Number 4 is to have good job employment history or to have a cosigner. So the issue that I had is that I'm an entrepreneur. I know the banks still see that as an issue because obviously when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have a set income. I mean, some months I literally make half the amount of money that I make the next month. And things go up and down quite a bit. So as an entrepreneur, the banks are kind of like, we want to see a set amount of years that you're making this a good income. So as long as you have 2 years experience being an entrepreneur, you have 2 years worth of taxes, the banks will take you on. Unfortunately for me, I only had 1 year, not even a full year of information when it came to how much money I was making. So I actually had to get a cosigner, and that was my father. Luckily, my father had very good credit. He was able to cosign on the house and help me get the house. But if you're not an entrepreneur, as long as you have good job history and some history of your income taxes, then you should be fine with that. Now, number 5 is part of buying the actual house. Try your absolute best to buy a house that has an apartment in it, or has a possibility of having an apartment. For me, the bank was able to actually they looked at the house and they saw that there was an apartment in it. They took the fair month's rent into consideration. So they said, okay, he's going to be getting $1,200 a month from this apartment. So what we'll do is we'll consider that part of his income. So we know no matter what, he's going to be getting $1,200 a month, which is only $100 off of what I would owe the bank each month for my mortgage. So that helped the bank a little bit more with their decision on whether or not they were going to loan me the money. Another reason I obviously love this is because why do you want to pay your whole mortgage? Why don't you might as well, if you have a big enough house, have somebody else paying your mortgage for you. Don't ever let your ego get in the way. If you're like, oh, I want this big house, I don't need nobody paying for my stuff, I can afford it. No, it's stupid. It really is dumb if you can have people literally paying for your house. An extra $1,200 a month can make a hell of a difference if you go into a bad month. I mean, for me, this is my safety net. That's why I'm also turning my attic into an apartment as well, because I wouldn't have any expenses that I would need to pay. And I'm talking about if I had 2 people renting, that would pay for the gas bills, electric, hydro, water, all that stuff would be completely paid for if I had 2 renters. Which means that, if I had a bad month, the worst that's going to happen is that I am going to have to cut down on what I eat. And that's about it. I wouldn't be able to really go anywhere. But, I mean, imagine that though, just being able to know that your house is always safe as long as you have 2 renters in there, you're fine. So that's why I would really recommend finding a house that has a renter in it. It's going to help you out so much when it comes to trying to get the house. And obviously if you're an entrepreneur or if you just have unsteady job work, then it's going to kind of act as a safety net in the future. Those were my top 5 ways to buy a house in your 20s. If you'd like me to elaborate on any of these topics, please let me know in the comment section down below. I can elaborate on anything that you guys want. Another thing I'm asking all my viewers to do this month is please tell me what you like about my YouTube channel. What did you like about this video, for example? What do you like about my channel as a whole? I would love to hear from my subscribers so I know exactly what keeps you guys coming each and every week. So guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit me up. I'm on Facebook. I'm at Hayden Peddle. I'm also on Instagram at Hayden Peddle. And if you screenshot this guy right here, you can add me up on Snapchat. Again, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And if you would like to see the full written out version of this video, I have it on my blog, haydenpeddle.com/blog. And I will see you tomorrow.